The Storyteller presents The Elves and the Shoemaker.
Many years ago, there lived a poor shoemaker and his wife. They were so poor that he did not have enough money to buy the leather to make more than one pair of shoes at a time. He would cut the shoes out at night and sew them together the next morning.
I have the leather cut and ready for sewing in the morning, wife. Let's go to bed.
That's fine, dear. Get a good night's rest.
When the shoemaker came to his shop the next morning, he found a wonderful surprise.
My, look at that. The shoes are all finished and they are beautiful.
When the man who had ordered the shoes came to get them, he said,
These are the nicest and most comfortable shoes I have ever had. I will pay you more money for them than we agreed upon.
The shoemaker then had enough money to buy leather to make 2 pairs of shoes. He cut them out at night and set them on his cobbler's bench ready for the morning. Again, the next morning the shoes were all finished. They were just as beautiful as the ones from the day before. The shoemaker put them in the window and sold them right away. The customer paid him so much money for the shoes that now he could buy leather to make 4 pairs of shoes.
Wife, I don't know how this miracle is happening, but we are getting rich.
The miracle continued day after day. Just before Christmas, the shoemaker whispered to his wife,
I think we should stay awake tonight and see how this miracle is happening.
Yes, my husband, that is a good plan. Somebody kind must be doing this for us. I certainly would like to thank him.
So they hid in a corner of the shop and waited till midnight to see what would happen. When the clock struck 12, 2 cute little men came into the room and started working on the shoes.
Husband, look! They are elves, and they have no clothes on.
The poor little fellows. They work so hard. They must be very cold.
I'll make them some clothes for Christmas.
The little elves continued to work for several hours and finally finished all the shoes. They were really beautiful.
Those little men have made us rich, dear wife. How could we ever repay them?
The only thing we could do for them is to make the clothes so they'll be warm during the winter.
The shoemaker's shop became very busy, and he had all kinds of shoes for sale. He had boots for ladies and men, little shoes for children. The shoes came in many pretty colors, red, green, and blue. One day, a little girl and her mother stopped at the shoemaker's shop.
Mommy, please buy me those red shoes for Christmas. I want to wear them to the party.
Yes, they are beautiful. Let's go inside and see if they fit.
They bought the shoes, and the little girl was very happy. Everyone in town heard about the shoemaker who made such wonderful shoes. They were the most comfortable shoes money could buy. The shoemaker and his wife became richer and richer. They built a big store that was always busy. The night before Christmas, the wife finished the clothes for the little men. She had 2 little vests, 2 pair of little pants, and even 2 little hats, each with a red feather.
They certainly will look grand in these clothes.
Oh, I hope they would like them.
They put the clothes on the cobbler's bench in the shop. Then they hid in a corner and waited. Soon the clock struck 12, and the 2 little men came in again ready to go to work. They immediately found the clothes.
My, look at these fancy garments.
How smart we will look. All our friends will be jealous.
They put on the clothes and looked at each other. Then they started laughing.
How fancy you look.
Look at yourself.
They laughed and danced and had a wonderful time, pointing at each other as they whirled around and around. Then they started singing a funny little song.
Such nicely dressed boys are we can no longer cobblers be.
They sang the song over and over and danced around the table with glee.
It's getting late. We must take our leave.
Yes, we must go now.
The two little men joyfully danced across the room and disappeared. They never returned to the shoemaker's shop, but their help had made the shoemaker very famous. People came from all over the country to buy his shoes. And the shoemaker and his wife became the richest people in town. But they never forgot the two little elves who brought so much happiness into their lives.